Mark Andrews and the Ravens are not used to being left out of the playoffs, but after going to the postseason 3 straight years, Baltimore just missing out on a 4th straight appearance after going 8-9 last season. But it wasn't because of Andrews, though. Mark ended up with a monster season, which he saw a 2nd Pro Bowl appearance and first ever All-Pro selection in the NFL. 2021 saw a lot of career best numbers for Mark Andrews, including targets, catches, and yards. Lamar Jackson's favorite target could see even more action with the departure of Hollywood Brown, who's now with the Cardinals, and all of our fantasy guys have him as their 2nd-ranked tight end. However, there is a case to be made that he could end up being number 1 by season's end. And joining us now on CBS Sports HQ, behalf of his go-to protein drink, Rockin' Protein, is Ravens star Mark Andrews. Mark, the newest member of Team Rockin', just launching that new campaign with the brand called Beat Mandrews Challenge. Head to the social channels to check that out. And we'll talk about that in a second. But Mark, man, year 5 for you, bro. It's like not necessarily young buck status anymore, but how are you feeling heading into this year?
Like you said, man, I'm not a young buck anymore, but I feel really good, man. This 2022 team is, I think it's going to be special. We got a lot of great pieces. You know, personally, I feel great. I'm excited to be able to help this team win some games this year and look really good. So I'm excited about this year. There's been a lot of work that's been put in, and you know, it starts in a week, so we'll see how it goes.
Speaking of work, what has it taken for you to not only become a Pro Bowler, but an All-Pro, 100 catches plus last year? And again, people think that you're continuing to be on the rise and that your prime years are still ahead of you.
You know, I think that you kind of embodies a lot of things. Being able to reach the highest level, you have to do, you know, things that other people aren't willing to do. You know, you have to train the way that, you know, a lot of people aren't willing to train. You know, for me, I'm able to, you know, I'm a type 1 diabetic. I got to eat right. I got to put the right things in my body. You know, that's what, you know, Rockin' Protein is, you know, such an on-brand, you know, partnership for me. One, they're home. They're in Arizona. It's a high source of protein. And their protein shakes are just smoother than anything else. So, you know, just being able to have things like that I can use to, you know, better myself and, you know, kind of get an edge on everybody else. You know, that's huge.
You guys are no use to, and obviously you guys, the Ravens, are used to drafting multiple tight ends in a draft. It was you and Hayden when you guys came in. Now you got Isaiah Likely, and I know Cole's gotten hurt a little bit, but how excited are you, along with Nick Boyle, to be in this tight end group and the upside you guys might be able to put on the field this year?
It's going to be fun, man. We got a really, really good group. You know, like you said, obviously Nick Boyle coming back healthy looks really good this year. Had a great offseason. And then Isaiah Likely is going to do big things for us. I've said it, you know, kind of the last, you know, few weeks, but, you know, he's a rookie, but he doesn't play like a rookie. He's going to be able to make big time plays and big time moments, and going to be able to help this team win. And we got a lot of other playmakers on this team. So receivers are going to be balling out, running backs, everybody. So our line's looking really good too.
I know you guys sent Hollywood to Cardinals. How do you envision the offense will be? Again, a lot of the focus for you, 150-plus targets last year. I'm sure that was nice for fantasy and for gambling and all that stuff, but on the field, how will Isaiah help you and the other pass catchers sort of maybe free you up to guys have the big year offensively?
You know, I think anytime you have other guys making plays, which they will, they got to draw attention. You know, you got to respect them. And we have guys on our team that you know, demand respect. And so, you know, for me, there's not too much, you know, worry about, you know, being, you know, overly focused, because I know the type of guys that we have. You know, if they're going to overly focus me, then, you know, good luck. You know, good luck covering our other guys. Good luck covering Rashad Bateman or Isaiah Likely or, you know, anybody else that we have. You know, so it's going to be really, really cool. You know, so it's a dynamic offense, an explosive offense, and a lot of pieces moving a lot of different ways.
So obviously the big story locally in Baltimore is Lamar Jackson. It's also a national story, of course, him getting the business side of things. How do you best describe what camp has been like with Lamar this particular season?
You know, not too different, you know, other than the fact that everybody's asking, you know, the same question, you know, about Lamar's contract, you know, what's going on, what's happening. And, you know, there's just a sense of focus to him, you know, right now. You know, he's incredibly focused on his job, on, you know, just being the best quarterback, you know, best leader for this team. And it's really, really evident. So he's had a great camp, you know, and so if he has a great camp, we do too. So he looks really good. He's focused. He doesn't talk about his contract situation, so I don't have anything on that. But I can tell you that, he had a great offseason. He's throwing the ball incredibly well. And, he's really focused on his 2022 year and winning games.
Mark, get you out of here on this. I know you mentioned Rockin' Protein just a little bit. What also is the Beatin' Mandrews Challenge? What's this all about?
Yeah, we did a little promo, a little video, and basically we had a bunch of guys come out, go through these workouts, these little drills, and see how they did. They didn't have too good of a day, but they were able to use the Rockin' Protein, refuel, try again, and but I did. I had a great day. I kind of, put them in their place and it was able to do well. And again, I've been using this Rockin' Protein for a long time, since I was a high schooler in Arizona. So great partnership for me. It keeps me fueled up, keeps me going, and I love it.
Mark, certainly appreciate it, man. Stay safe, be healthy. We expect another big year out of you. Thanks for spending some time here in CBS Sports HQ.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all.
All right, Mark Andrews joining us here on the Q ahead of their season for the Ravens, which will be featured on CBS a lot this year. Just a reminder, the NFL just a few days away. Starts off with Rams, Bills, and then CBS returns this weekend, streaming also on Paramount+.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.